friends and parents. This week's lesson is going to be on the 2-foot bunny hop or jumping. If you can remember when our children were young and they'd have the little bouncers and it was all about bouncing their knees and trying to get off the ground, well, that's what we want them to work on in order to get their bodies up and moving forward. So the things to look for is when we are trying to teach them to jump, that they're bending their knees, their hands go behind them, and it thrusts their body up and forward. I'll do it one more time. You're looking for the knees to bend, arms behind them, and the arms go thrusting forward and the body follows. Landing with their knees together and a bend to absorb the pressure of landing. A lot of our kids are not coming off the ground yet, so feel free to have them use a chair to push themselves up or hold their hands and help them lift their bodies off the ground. Level 1, for the ones that are just starting out, would be to get them to stand on an object slightly off the ground. That's a little wiggly. For sure hold their hands because it's always safety first, but it's a lot easier for our body to go downward versus up and forward. So again, they're gonna bend their knees, their hands come behind them, or hold their hand if they need it for safety, and they're jumping down. Again, bending their knees when they land so they're not hurting their knees and hips. And again, on the object, slightly off the ground, they're bending their knees and landing with their knees bent to absorb the shock. The next level would be trying to get them to move more in a forward progression. You can put something on the ground. I know items are limited. I'd use some painter tape. You could use chalk. You could use little stuffed animals that they hop towards. Our feet are together, hands behind. Throw your arms forward and land with your knees bending. And you could just do a little trail, maybe around the kitchen table, around the living room. So they're practicing landing with their feet together, taking off with their feet together, and moving forward. Once they've passed that, it's always fun to make a game out of it. If you can remember playing hopscotch down in the playground when you guys were young, we're not going to worry about them landing on the lines. It's not about precision. It's just about the skill, bending the knees, and moving your body forward. They can hop from square to square. They can move their feet apart, move their feet together, and make a game out of it. If they have that, grab some bean bags or some socks or some old chains and go ahead and play hopscotch with them like you did in elementary school, using 2 feet until they've mastered the 2 feet. Once they've mastered that, if you're brave and they're ready to move on, go ahead and try the 1 foot, but that of course uses much more balance, but it's the same technique, bending the knee and moving forward. And that's it. That's our lesson for 2-foot bunny hop or jumping. Have fun with it and stay safe.